So we're going over our trades right now, guys. We've had just an incredible day here in the room. Another fast track, another day of winning trades in the fast track today. We'll be do 5 trades, 4 winners, 1 loss in the fast track today. Pretty good day. We're going to recap that all in the newsletter later on this afternoon. Before we go over this, though, we're talking about market manipulation. I just want to remind you guys there is risk out there in these markets, so please be careful of the risk capital. All right, one of our secrets to success is the fact that we have a trading plan, and that trading plan is going to keep me out of the market when I shouldn't be in the market, put me in the market when I should, and most importantly, tell me exactly what to do, how to do it. And in my opinion, the true test of a quality trading system is that trading system needs to tell you when to do nothing at all. So our trading plan is really our key to our success every day, and I'm looking forward to sharing that plan with you guys as a member. Now, we're talking about manipulation right now. What does it mean when somebody says the stops are being run? Okay, we've all probably heard it before. Stops are being run, or they're hunting for stops. Right? I can imagine. Right, get the rifle on your back shoulder. We're hunting for stops today. Right, the market's ripe for stops. What does that mean? Hunting for stops. Basically, what it means is let's take, for example, what would you say is the most common pattern that we're going to get? Let's take a wave pattern, and this is something most people will be familiar with. So a wave pattern. Okay, here's my wave pattern. Now, what's going to happen is this. Under normal conditions, again, normal conditions being when volume is consistent. When we have consistent volume, what happens is there's no room for manipulation. So when I'm talking about this, we have to assume this is after hours. This is after the U.S. morning session. This is after, this is during lunch, overnight, early morning, outside of your normal trading hours. Or maybe it's a holiday, or it's a day when there's just a unexpectedly low volume or uncharacteristically low volume. So this is only low volume. Here's what happens. A smart trader can usually look at a pattern and figure out where most people will put their stop loss. So I look at this pattern. It's a bullish wave pattern, and I can easily think to myself, I'll bet most people put their stop right here. Okay? I'll bet most traders put their stop somewhere around that previous low. And so what's going to happen is we're trying to run the stops. The goal of it is, though, if I'm a major money manager, if I'm a large local meaning somebody who has a large account, a private trader in the pit, on the floor. Okay, so no matter who I am, I got to be a large trader to do this because I can't move the market with only 5 contracts. A large trader over a lower volume period of time will look up top here and say, okay, I want to go on, let's say, crude. I think crude is going to go up to 81. But I'm a major money manager. Okay? If I start buying right now, what's going to happen? I'm going to move the market myself. Okay? If I'm a major money manager and I start buying right now, I'm going to end up getting filled somewhere way up here. And that's not going to help me or anybody else. Okay? It's also going to tell my good old boy friends what my intentions are. So here I am, 12:30 Eastern time, the middle of the lunch doldrums, as they say. I can't just buy because I'm a major money manager. I'm going to move the market. So I have to wait for something different. What I'd rather do is I'd rather try to wait for all of these stops. Now, what would that do? If price could move back down here, think about what happened. I'm long. What's going to happen? That's going to fire off sell. Now, those sell orders are going to bring price down a little bit lower. Okay? And then from there, it's a big question mark. From there, the question is, are the stops enough to reverse the move and go lower? Or are the fundamentals still there to push price higher? So the stops being run fire off sell, which will bring the price down a little bit. Now what happens is, if I want to buy, what do I need to get long? I need someone like you to sell. You see where it's going right now? You see where it's going? You've probably gone ahead a couple steps now and you're figuring this out. If I want to buy as a major money manager, I cannot do that without your help. You need, as a retail trader, you being the retail traders in the market. I'm one too. I'm a retail trader too. So the retail traders, the speculators, all the volume has to allow that 1,000 lot to get in. Okay? Because if I get in without it, I'll move it around. I'll move the market myself. So now, here's the goal. The big time money manager knows that the only people trading over lunch are rookies. I know it's sad that we can make that assumption, but it's true. Most professional traders, they're gone by 11:30, 11:45. Okay, and they're back at 2:30. So here I am. I'm sitting here with my Subway footlong. I'm sitting in my desk in the pit on the CME exchange. I'm trading crude. It's 12:15, and I start looking for my dessert. I ate my lunch, and now I'm going to go out, and I'm going to execute blocks of sell orders and push this price down. Now think about what's going to happen. You're a brand new trader. You don't know it's dangerous right now. You don't realize that these sellers are here to take your money. So what do? You say, wow, those sellers are coming in fast. Those sellers are big. Those sellers are making me want to get short too. So now all the rookies get in short. Now all the retail traders are in short along with the big money. And you know what happens next. We sell all the way down. The big money traders are basically projecting their orders. They're trying to get you to take the bait. And they know that there's enough low volume. There's just enough volume to keep you interested, but not enough volume to protect you. So sure enough, price moves lower. Stops get run. Big Mr. Money Manager knows exactly what's happening now. Whenever the buyers get stopped out, they issue sell orders. What do I need as a money manager to get in long with a couple thousand contracts? I need lots of sellers because I'm trying to buy. For every buyer, there needs to be a seller. So I'm sitting here picking up lots of contracts. Now, you're probably asking yourself right now, why would the money manager want to sell just to then buy? Why would that big local, that shark, right? Why would they want to sell and then buy? Because remember, they know what's really happening. It's really going up to 81. Remember, this guy's in the pit. He's been doing this 30 years. He knows it's going to 81. For whatever reason, he knows it. Maybe it's a hunch, right? Maybe it's a tarot card. Maybe it's the guy sitting next to him. Maybe it's his trading strategy. Who cares? Bottom line is, when the move goes lower, it gives him liquidity, or her, the liquidity to get in long. And guess what? The retail traders, do you think that they're going to stop this price going higher? No way. And there's no real reason that price went lower to begin with. So there's no fundamentals, there's no technicals, and now all those rookies that got in short because they saw the sellers coming in, guess what? I'll take your money too, please. You get in short, it goes down 4 or 5 ticks. Meanwhile, I'm the big local. I'm buying now, right down here at 79. I'm trying to pick up lots of inventory. I'm trying to pick up as many contracts at that area of the stops I can. Because now me and the rest of my buddies in the pit are going to push this thing right back up to 81. And you know what happens, right? The retail traders with their 10-tick stops, they get bounced out. If I'm short and I get stopped out, it's a buy order. What do you think happens now? Your stops fuel the move higher. And now that big money manager, now that local, now that private trader, that large account trader made money going down, made money then going back up, and both times took your money with him. Makes sense, right? In my opinion, that makes perfect sense. And we see this happen all the time. Doesn't matter what market it is. It's the time of the day when the volume drops just enough, right? Just enough. Okay, who else got questions on this stuff? Now, before we keep going on this topic, we've covered a lot of stuff here so far today. Real quick, guys, just a quick review of the trades we took today. Just an incredible day today. We began our day today on the crude oil. And you know, I keep talking about this, guys. I keep talking about this. If you haven't heard about this fast track method yet, this is the place to learn and earn. The fast track method is hands down the absolute easiest way for you to start learning and earning the very same day. When I was a brand new trader, there was nothing even close to something like this for me to use. Okay, we've all heard that saying, you got to pay your tuition to the market. You've got to pay your tuition to the market. In other words, assuming that you have to fail before you succeed. Oh, hogwash. I don't believe that for a second. Now, believe you me, I definitely failed a lot before I succeeded. But I've come up with a much better way now to teach new traders to be successful. And we call it the fast track method. There's a lesson on this on the blog. Maddie or Perry, if you wouldn't mind sharing that with our group here on the blog. And at the same time, be aware the fast track method, the reason why it's so successful is because it's the simplest version of our method. So keeping it simple is always going to be the most effective. As you can see here, I provide exact entries, exact stop losses, and exact targets. So this morning, here's our first trade of the morning here. Just a fantastic example of a wave pattern long. Now, what do you think? You're a brand new trader. Do you think that you can hear and see me put 86 for the long? If you can place a limit order at 86 for the long, if you can place your stop loss at 60 for the stop, and if you can place profit targets here at 00s, 15s, and 60s, you can trade this fast track. Now, yes, you're going to learn every piece of this puzzle. Okay, you're going to learn every nitty-gritty detail. I'm going to give you all the tools, but it's going to take you 2 weeks to learn this stuff. Okay, it'll take you at least 10 trading days to get familiar with it. So in those 10 trading days, are you going to lose money? Are you going to sit on your hands and go demo? No, you're making money with me. Right? While you're learning, you're earning. Okay? No more trading with scared money. This is such a successful method here, guys. We do this all day, every day. We went 4 for 5 on this today. We did have one loss on crude today, though. We did have one fast track loss, that's for sure. So we're not perfect on it, but boy, does it work effectively. That was one fast track. Here was the loss on crude. That was the loss on crude. One winner, one loss. Here was a Russell fast track. Okay, it doesn't matter which market I trade. Here's a Russell fast track. Again, if you can place your order, a limit order long, okay, place your stops and your targets exactly where I give it to you. I'm going to give you the exact, right? I'm going to give you the exact entry, stops, and targets to the fast track. And again, members are trained on this every day in training. Alrighty, so a fantastic day today. Talking about market manipulation a little bit here this morning. I'm going to recap all these trades later on with our members here, and we'll go over a little bit here this morning as well. A fantastic day. A fantastic day. Excellent job out there, everybody. We're coming back tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Every morning, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Members are lifetime membership. It comes with everything you need here. I'm looking forward to working with you guys. Let's keep the floor open for questions. We got about 10 more minutes I can spare for more questions from the guests, and then we'll wrap things up and go members only.